And in tonight's evening news, we're looking at the the bit plays that everybody's got going on here. I call it the, the insanity channels because the world has gone mad and everybody's going insane. So they're letting everybody know how insane the world has gone mad, and they're trying to get their voice out there, and they have to put it on this internet, and they're hoping that everybody's going to come and look at it. When you're seeing that, you know, it's got 32 views, 13 views, and 32 views, and 21 views, and 1,000 views. This guy's got 1.3 or 1,300 views. And this guy got this is RT has 728 views. This is what everybody's looking for. I'm being seen. I got myself. Look at that. Oh yeah, and that was in 1 hour. How about that? Yeah, this is the world of insanity. This is what they're poisoning you with, all of this disgusting information that totally is all somatic bullshit. And the reason why is, and I'm included in this statement, that we are using improper words for improper things. And this is when you don't use the right words for the right meanings. You don't know shit, then, is what the problem is. And most of us, from our wonderful government education, we stopped real education. Most of these, once upon a time, people used to be able to speak 2 or 3, 4 languages, and it was actually common practice. But we don't need that in our society today. We don't need nothing. The only thing we're worried about is not making people butthurt. And, oh, you're hurting my feelings. You're insulting me. Blah, 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 blah. They're more worried about bullshit than they are having a true education or even true intellect thinking. I mean, look what all the stuff I'm showing you here. Maybe I'm moving a little too fast. I'm not sure. But anyways, this is programming, and everything is coming at you. I mean, there's so much. Everybody's going, wow, 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 wow. Nobody knows what's really going on because everybody's doing something on their own, which is creating a conflict. And this conflict is the chatter throughout the airways. And people are looking for trouble, so they seek it. And this is another human problem. Unfortunately, when there is trouble, true trouble, a true civil society would go stomp it out so that it doesn't become into this type of a bullshit of crime that's going on, where we see the perps every day on TV, and they're wearing their fine suits and traveling around the world, and we think that they're well-to-do. They've got money, and they have this, they have that, and blah, blah, blah. So the word is successful. And like I said, the words are all absolutely, definitely wrong for the particular items and subjects and even the people. Because most of these people, we should be looking at them in the true manner that they're a bunch of thieves and criminals. And this media shit is to actually reaffirm what they can get away with, and they're allowing you to see what they can get away with. And it's not a phenomenon, it's no magic trick, it's all man bullshit. And unfortunately, we're all trapped into this mind game, because this is what it is. It's all about your mind, how much they can entrap your mind to believe what they're spewing out through the airways. It could be just total frickin' bullshit, and people actually will suck it up and they will believe it as reality. And entertainment has gone from entertainment to reality. And reality, when people are saying it, they think that you're some conspiracy theorist or something, and they call that entertainment. It's quite the opposite of what's really going on. But you can see from what I'm scrolling around, the insanity that we are all living in. Then it's being blasted through our eyes, into our minds, and it's given us a perception of things. And this is kind of the reality that we're living in. That's why that it's a mess, because once in a while, people wake up for just a minute and they realize how much bullshit there is. Otherwise, most of us stay in this little bubble and blah, blah, blah. But by all of these things, you can see people are tired of this shit. And it's not just the regular media and the regular ha-ha and the hoo-hoos that are at the top that are actually pulling the strings and the buttons and the levers and doing everything. And we're following, consenting to it. And we're actually doing their bidding for them. We're carrying the frickin' stone. We're killing each other for them. Yeah, only them. They don't go out and sacrifice themselves. Their children don't go out and sacrifice themselves. They never will, and they're never gonna will. So how do you like that? And you think this is normal. This isn't normal. This has been the same thing. Go back 500 years, 1,000 years, 2,000 years. Same kind of structure. Same kind of structure. Yes. And we think that we have came out of something. No, you really didn't. Maybe the things around us, the material things that we build, may be a whole lot different than they were. But our operating function and as a society isn't really changing a whole lot. And the other thing that I can honestly say, 4 years, we're more dangerous than we ever have been. And the reason I say that is the weapons that we can create today in all forms of types, from chemicals to bombs, guns, whatever. These kind of, and let me add one more, because most people don't remember this is a weapon. Psychological warfare, okay? That's one of the biggest weapons they use, and it's been a masterful, there's actually almost a school for it, but you don't see it on the list to go to school for it. And it is about psychological warfare, is getting you to believe something that's not really real true. But there is a story, there was an action, but the actual story isn't true to what was the reality of what happened. Yeah, they walk around it and use the words of the event, but how it happened and what truly happened after the fact wasn't true. This happens to us a lot, and we get sucker punched, and again, we believe this. And they even are the opposition too. That's another problem in this world. People think that there's two different sides. There's one side to choose from, and that's it. And the one they allow you to choose. Think not, and you better believe that, because that's what the reality is right now, and it has been for some time. Everybody is listening to two sides, and those two sides are connected to one snake. Hey,